Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Halftime FC. I'm your host Isaiah, and yeah, let's get right into it. West Brom took on Newcastle at the Hawthorns in what turned into a game that became all about missed chances for West Brom. West Brom having a lot of chances. Newcastle having chances too in that first half to score, but no team really able to cash in their good play or get a good value for their good play. West Brom, more so toward the end of the game, had better chances to score, and just nothing able to turn into anything significant for West Brom and possibly give them more points to give them a chance to survive this year in the Premier League, especially with Fulham getting the results that they earned at Anfield, excuse me. But yeah, for West Brom, it's a draw, and it's a draw that gives them 1 point, which really doesn't help their cause. Excuse me, I'm bringing up the standings. If you see me looking down, I'm on my laptop. But yeah, West Brom gets stuck to the 19th spot. I mean, even if they would have won, they would have still been in 19th. But now with 18 points and Fulham earning points today against Liverpool having 26 points now, it makes the job that much difficult. Definitely makes the job that much difficult for Sam Allardyce. He's the survival specialist, and he's never been relegated from the Premier League. But this is looking like it's starting to look like Mission Impossible. If West Brom could win the next game against Crystal Palace, it's gonna be tough because Crystal Palace, you know, they've been good defensively, even though they gave up 4 goals today. I still believe in them defensively against a team like West Brom, who aren't anywhere near as potent as Tottenham. Tottenham putting 4 goals on West Brom today. But yeah, that's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a tough game. Plus, Crystal Palace have Zaha back, and they could really kick on. Crystal Palace are looking to cement their Premier League status again for another year, and they look like they're on par to do that. I believe this is one of the best seasons that they're having in the Premier League, so it's going to be a tough ride for West Brom. But yeah, let's move on to Fulham versus Liverpool. The only goal of the game scored by Mario Lamina. He definitely snuck up on Mo Salah while Mo Salah had the ball inside of his own box. Probably a ball that he should have cleared. I think Mo Salah maybe was looking to run with the ball. I'm not sure, but yeah, caught Mo Salah napping and put a shot immediately on the ball as soon as he had it. Found himself in a little bit of space and just fires the ball from the right side of the penalty area to the far post. Allison dived for the ball, but he wasn't able to save the shot, and unfortunately that did Liverpool in. Liverpool in the second half you know they were able to penetrate Fulham's back line, but Tosin and Anderson, they were up to the task today. They dealt with everything that Liverpool dished out. Their positioning was defensive positioning was excellent, and they really were the backbone of a strong Fulham defense that pretty much defended for the last 20 minutes of the game. Uh, where they weren't able to really break out of their own half of the pitch for a while, but all credits to them for being well drilled and a well practiced unit on defense, which I am sure is something that Scott Parker works on in training with them rigorously. So yeah, a great 3 points for Fulham, which puts them level on points with Brighton, who sit in that last safety spot in 17th. They're both level at 26. Brighton safe for now due to a higher goal difference, and yeah, due to a higher goal difference, Brighton with -8 and Fulham with -11. Yeah, the relegation battle is on, and I think as of right now, Fulham are the best team out of Brighton and Newcastle. They have the most promise, with Maja up front, Lookman. Excuse me, just hit my mic. Lookman, Ayana, Cavallero, Ruben Loftus Cheek. It's the team is coming together very 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 nicely, and yeah, it's I think Fulham caught a vibe today, man. They caught a vibe today. The Harrison Reed as well. The win meant a lot to them, meant a lot to Scott Parker, and wins like that can propel you to do things. For Brighton and Newcastle, I mean for Brighton, it's tough because they really are a good team, but they've had a string of results that were just you know um, some of them were due to kind of weird circumstances. Of course, they missed penalties against West Brom, and they had that weird free kick thing. But the game against Leicester, like we spoke yesterday, they did fall asleep. Um, Brighton have to get back kicking on. If they get relegated, that'll be pretty harsh. I think Newcastle maybe more so, with their injuries and stuff like that. I can see Newcastle getting relegated before Brighton. I will say that. I know, oh man, Brighton fans. I mean, Newcastle fans probably like this guy's crazy, but that's just the way I see it. But moving on to the Manchester Derby, a great game for Manchester United, winning 2-0 at the Etihad Arena, with the first goal coming from a penalty. Gabriel Jesus giving the ball away to United, and then trying to retrieve it back from Anthony Martial and fouling him, which was it was a very clumsy foul because Martial wasn't really headed anywhere into any dangerous areas. He just had the ball at the top of the 18-yard box, right inside the penalty area, and just gave away a really bad penalty. In the second minute, Bruno Fernandes put the penalty away. A low driven ball to the left side of the goal. Ederson did dive for it and did go the right way, but unfortunately he wasn't able to stop the shot. So yeah, United won up early in this game, and I think that gave them a lot of confidence. City did begin to have possession. They were giving away the ball a little bit after the penalty. They were a little rattled. They were giving up the ball a little bit. United definitely could have, with the right combinations of passes, could have scored another goal. But City were able to come back into the game, create chances, half chances, nothing really too clear. But United were very good on defense. I have to say, Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof did their jobs very well, protecting Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson, aside from a few shots on target but right at him, really didn't have much to do. But yeah, we go into the second half, 1-0, and yeah, City come out. Rodri has a great opportunity to score, but he kind of hits where the two joints of the goalpost meet on the right side of goal, and the ball ricochets out of bounds. Luke Shaw, with a goal in the 50th minute. He makes an incredible run from his side from the United side of the pitch to all the way up to the City penalty box. Keeps himself in an attacking position around the penalty box. The ball gets played back to him, and he just unleashes a shot, which I believe ricochets off of a Manchester City player's foot. It might be Rodri, and it puts the ball at an angle where Ederson, he didn't even move. He got rooted to the spot and wasn't able to react fast enough to keep the ball out. And Manchester United go up. Excuse me, Manchester United go up 2-0. So a really great game for United. They did have one more chance with Anthony Martial in the 69th minute, 1-on-1 with the keepers, not able to finish. But other than that, Anthony Martial played very well. He held up the ball well for United and brought others into the play. And the only negative thing really about this game for United is the fact that Marcus Rashford did go down with an injury after he sprinted back to recover the ball. And yeah, that could be a blow. We'll see how long the we'll see how significant the injury is and how long he'll be out for if he will miss any time. Manchester United do have the AC Milan matchup in the Europa League coming up this week, and they definitely do need Marcus Rashford. He's a big part of their offense and creating for the offense. But yeah, a great game. Ali got the tactics right, and where they were able to knock City off their 21 game win streak and preserve their 21 game road unbeaten streak. So a good day for Man United and Man United fans. Tottenham, Crystal Palace. Tottenham smacking Crystal Palace 4-1. Just a game of goals. Crystal Palace early on were giving Tottenham trouble, being very rigid defensively, they really didn't allow Tottenham to play centrally, pushing them out wide early. Tottenham eventually, finding the key to the lock. Gareth Bale was able to score off of Lucas Moura just pressing all game long. He really did press Crystal Palace and win the ball early up the high up the pitch. Was able to do that. Get the ball to Harry Kane. Harry Kane's able to play a square pass through the 6 yard box to Gareth Bale, who taps it in for the easy finish in the 26th minute. Yeah, Crystal Palace did have a few moments of sustained pressure on Tottenham. They definitely did, but nothing really coming out of it until Benteke in the 46th minute is able to head in a cross to the right side of goal. A very good goal. Christian Benteke shows that he has a lot of he got hops. He definitely got up for that ball, got up over the ball and headed it into goal. Had the little LeBron celebration at the end. So very good goal for Crystal Palace headed into halftime. This was in the 46th minute, and we go into the half 1-1. After coming out from the half, it's all Tottenham. You know, uh, uh, excuse me. Harry Kane gets his second assist to Gareth Bale. He receives a cross into the box from Region. He heads it back into the middle of the 6 yard box, in which Gareth Bale is able to finish the goal with a header. Also, Harry Kane has a beautiful goal. He scores a beautiful goal from outside the 18 yard box on the right side. Receives a pass and hits the ball on a one time. Curls it in such a way like Guaisha didn't really know how to react to the ball because it was curling left with a lot of movement, and the ball's able to sneak into that top left corner. It was really a nice goal. If you get a chance to go look at it, I do recommend it. It's a world class finish. Really made me appreciate Harry Kane more as a striker. Even though this year he's been showing his passing abilities, sometimes looking like Kevin De Bruyne in the midfield. Because he's dropping back to feed passes into Heung-min Son and Gareth Bale. But yeah, the last goal being Harry Kane's goal. Son fitting Harry Kane a ball across the 6 yard box that was checked extensively for offsides. I knew it was onside as soon as I saw it. There was no way it was getting overturned by VAR. But he's able to score a tap in. So 2 assists and 2 goals for Harry Kane in the London Derby. And we did get to see Zaha in this game. Zaha was subbed into this game. And it was good to see him get some run. He was definitely frustrated, not really able to create much. Mateta was also subbed in for Christian Benteke, so we got to see him a little bit more out there with Crystal Palace. Not really getting the start. I thought he should have got a few starts, but I'm not the manager for Crystal Palace. But yeah, that's it for the Premier League. The win for Tottenham, taking them up to sixth place. Taking them up to sixth place. West Ham and Chelsea and Everton still have to play tomorrow. Tottenham only 1 point off of Everton and 2 points off of Chelsea. Chelsea and Everton, of course, play each other tomorrow, so one team will cancel the other or they'll draw. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw. West Ham are playing. They're playing Leeds tomorrow in a game that I think that they should win. So if West Ham do win tomorrow, Tottenham will find themselves in seventh. So yeah, Champions League action this week. Excuse me if you see me looking down. I'm on my laptop. I don't know if I said that already. We got Sevilla and Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park, and Juve versus Porto in Turin. These games are pretty interesting. Of course, it's 1-2 on aggregate with Porto and Juve, with Porto having the lead from the last leg, and 3-2 Dortmund. Dortmund having the lead, the 3 goals to 2 lead, 3 away goals, and for these games, I think Dortmund should be able to get past Sevilla. I'll probably say three. I'll say 3-1. I think they'll be less naive in this game because remember they did allow Sevilla to grow back into the game, and Juve versus Porto. I could see Juve edging this game out 1-0 against Porto. Uh, they won their last 2 games. Maybe they'll come into the game with a little bit of confidence and do well. 1-0. But yeah, that's probably it for today. Definitely a busy week coming up. I won't be able to do a video tomorrow after the Premier League games because I'll be at work. But we're definitely going to talk about those games when on Tuesday before the Champions League games. So before the Champions League games come on, I'll put out a video and then we'll talk about the Champions League games after they're done on Tuesday. But anyway, thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like what I'm putting out. If you don't, you're always welcome to come back. It's chill. And thank you guys. And yeah, peace.